Okay, so I got triggered today, but not in a bad way, like in a thinking kind of way. Because I was watching Young Don Reacts, and he was talking about how sugar basically enslaved the globe, which we already know that. And then I go over to Antonio Speaks, and he's breaking down mafias, gangs, blacks, Italians, all of that. And I'm sitting there like, wait, hold on. Because in my head, all of this started connecting. And I was like, okay, I kind of want to get in on this conversation too. Not not saying I have all of the answers, but I definitely have some dots. So, just hear me out. This is more like food for thought. Okay, we already know that not everything hits every group the same. Like heroin, for example. That kind of high, the needles, the sickness, the nodding out, that's not something everybody's naturally drawn to. So what happens when something doesn't stick? You don't force it, you adjust it, right? And that's where sugar comes in. Because codeine by itself, bitter, medicinal, not appealing, but add sugar, now it's smooth. Now it's drinkable. Now it's something you actually can want. And that's when it clicked for me. Sugar isn't just flavor. It's a delivery system. I mean, you know how the parasites like it, baby. You are not what you eat after all. You are what eats you. So, I'm not even reaching when I say that. You can literally look at the numbers. Diabetes, heart disease, metabolic issues, especially in Black communities. Okay, that didn't just appear out of nowhere. That's years, decades of normalization. Now, zoom out even further, because as I'm thinking through all of this, I'm like, this actually mirrors something that I've recognized before. Oh yeah, duh. Ideological subversion. Not in a dramatic way, just in a patterned way, where it's not about forcing people into something all at once. It happens in phases. First, demoralization. You slowly shift beliefs, values, identity. Then, destabilization. Systems start getting shaky. Social, economic, cultural. And then, crisis. Everything feels chaotic, like something has to change. And then, normalization. Whatever was introduced now just feels like life. And I'm sitting there like, wait, that's the same pattern. You introduce something, people resist it. You adjust it. You make it easier to accept. And eventually, you don't even have to push it anymore. The culture picks it up. Music, imagery, aesthetics. What looks good changes. What feels normal changes. Right? Future, mask on. Fuck it, mask off. Numbness becomes a vibe. And then the numbers shift. Now suddenly the leading cause of death for people 18 to 35 is overdoses. Fentanyl, heroin, synthetic opioids, fast, aggressive, no recovery window. So I had to pause and ask myself, is this random? I mean, just to be fair, I had to ask myself, or am I looking at a pattern? Because the pattern feels real clear to me. If it doesn't work, change the method. If people resist, change the delivery. If it tastes better, it spreads faster. And if you wrap something in what people already crave, they don't question it. Now, before anybody takes this and runs wild, I'm not saying there's one big mastermind controlling everything. That is too simple. No nuance, Nelly. What I'm saying is systems overlap. We definitely have waves lapping on top of waves. Industries influence each other, and they all benefit from the same thing: continuing consumption, dependency, normalization. So for me, this wasn't even about proving anything. It was just like, why does this all connect so easily? And have we really been paying attention to how things get introduced to us? Because once something feels normal, it doesn't feel like influence anymore. It just feels like life.